in 10 years, GBO will basically work with industry, government, companies to draw this roadmap about how blockchain can become a mainstream.
So thank you so much for joining me here today. Today we'll be taking a look at why GBO is so important for the blockchain community.
Well, GBO is an offspring of what we have been doing for the last 25 years. And under my leadership and many leaders from Japan and India, we came to a conclusion that this world needs a new development model, which is empowerment based. So we started working on that, and then that resulted as we catalyzed the new development model, and which resulted into India-Japan global partnership. And we also came up with a lot of initiatives which were based upon the new thought process of development. And GBO, connecting the dots, the India-Japan global partnership thought process, we basically made the headquarters in Norway. And we tried to do a global version of what we were doing between India and Japan. And there we realized that new systems have to be based on new ideology, and these systems have to be somehow empowered by blockchain. And to bring this thought process of blockchain to the leaders and to developers, and we said we have to have an organization which will take this mission forward.
And it's clear that you see enormous potential in the blockchain space, but where do you see the GBO roadmap in, say, 10 years? Where do you see it moving?
GBO will become the flagship organization which will bring the sovereign nations, states, state agencies, many decision makers. We'll also try to work with United Nations and especially nations which are in a process of identifying their operating systems, like countries in Africa, Asia, where they need systems. And these systems need not to be developed in some other part of the world and imposed on them. These new systems have to be developed for those countries based on how we can empower, or someone can empower, or they can themselves empower their own community. That's where I think in 10 years, GBO will basically work with industry, government, companies to draw this roadmap about how blockchain can become a mainstream.
And can you tell viewers a little bit about the community and what kind of people are potential members for GBO?
So right now we have been supported by member of governments from different governments. 12 of the governments are in talks with us, and we have some of them supporting us. And we have a launch in 11th of December in Oslo. And there, leaders from Japan, Malaysia, Indonesia, India, America, many African countries, and of course Malta and Estonia, Bulgaria have been invited, and Middle Eastern countries have been invited. And I believe that GBO will make an impact in coming time. Yeah.
And if we look moving forward at people that maybe potentially be viewing this video and they might want to get involved, how can people hear some more about the work that you're doing?
So it's gbo.global. People can write to us, to me, or to Secretary General of GBO. And they will also like to know the mothership, the ADO, and other organizations which have been working for 25 years. And this is by invitation. And the invitation is totally whether they understand this framework and whether they would like to work. It is just not like an association or gathering of people. This is a serious work which we would like to team up with people, the organizations, the states, to draw the roadmap, which we have right now with us, and we will achieve much more in coming time.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for providing your insights today. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's all from us here, but if you would like to hear some more, head over to our website for more information.